Hello to everyone who is watching this video. I'm John. In this video, I will be presenting about the e-waste in Malaysia. Throughout the years, Malaysia is facing a growing crisis which weighs as much as the iconic KLCC tower. It remains largely invincible in our daily lives. Every year, the country generates over 364,000 tons of electronic waste, from discarded smartphones to outdated laptops, which only a fraction being properly recycled. The rest of the e-waste ends up in landfills, illegal dump sites, or something even worse, processed by informal recyclers who risk their life extracting valuable metals without any protection. E-waste isn't just an environmental issue, it is a public health hazard and economic challenge, a test of Malaysia's commitment to sustainable development. Now, I will be examining the strengths and gaps in Malaysia e-waste management strategies, assessing their social and ecological consequences, and explore how stronger policies, public awareness, and industry accountability could turn this crisis into an opportunity for a cleaner and greener future. As one of the most technology-advanced nations of Southeast Asia, Malaysians replace smartphones every 2 years and discard electronics at alarming rates. But behind this convenience lies an uncomfortable truth. Our recycling infrastructure hasn't kept pace. Most urban consumers enjoy cheap electronics, but they really think about what happens when we throw them away. The truth is, much of that waste ends up with informal workers, people who risk their health dismantling toxic devices by hand just to earn for their living. Furthermore, it is dangerous when one discarded smartphone contains mercury, lead, and arsenic, which is enough to pollute 60,000 liters of groundwater. Yet, only about 15% of our e-waste is properly handled by licensed recyclers like Jamviro. The rest is slipped through the cracks of an outdated system. Malaysia thus has systems in place such as the EPR scheme, which makes manufacturers responsible for recycling their products. Companies such as Dell and HP run take-back programs, and licensed recyclers such as Genviro process large amounts of e-waste. Despite this amount, only about 10 to 15% of our e-waste ends up in proper recycling channels. Policy isn't the issue, it is poor enforcement and lack of access. Illegal dumping fines are just 10,000 MYR, and most Malaysians don't have easy way to dispose e-waste. Meanwhile, scavengers burn cables to extract copper, which pollute the air and wasting up to 3 billion NYR in recoverable materials. Rule exists, but without stronger action and public support, progress remains out of reach. Now, what should be done to improve it? Regulations alone won't fix this. We need stricter penalties, better recycling access, and a cultural shift in how we view our own gadgets. Otherwise, Malaysia's e-waste crisis will keep growing, which will get worse and worse through time. Behind Malaysia's growing e-waste problem is a human crisis. While we upgrade our phones without thinking, thousands of informal workers and the urban poor risk their health dismantling toxic electronics by hands. They are exposed to lead, mercury, and poisonous fumes daily just to survive on meager wages. The uncomfortable truth is our digital lifestyle depends on the suffering of society most vulnerable. In KL backstreet workshops, the workers breathe in toxic dust for scraps of metals. In rural areas, families burn circuit boards just to survive. Meanwhile, companies push endless upgrades with little care for those where the waste ends up. Those who benefit least from technology pay the higher price, and until we fix that, e-waste isn't just an environmental issue, it's a social injustice. Each of those devices that are thrown into the soil leaks toxic metal like lead and mercury. We generate enough e-waste each year to match the weight of KLCC tower, but most of it ends up in landfills or burned in backyards that release cancer-causing chemicals. Burning circuit boards pollutes the air with dioxins, and just one old monitor can contaminate enough groundwater to fill an Olympic-sized pool. To solve Malaysia's e-waste crisis, we need real and practical action, not just talk. First, the current 10,000 fine for illegal dumping is not enough. We need stronger enforcement and heavier penalties to stop illegal practices. Second, recycling should be easy for everyone. Picture e-waste bins in every neighborhood, just like regular trash cans and maybe even rewards for proper disposal. Manufacturers should do more like offer buy black programs when we upgrade our devices. Furthermore, we must support informal recyclers. With proper training and tools, we can turn risky backyard work into safe, regulated jobs. This isn't just cleanup, it's a chance to create safer communities and smarter resources use. In the end, Malaysia e-waste crisis isn't just about the environment. It's a test of how responsibility we move forward as a society. The good news, solution already exists. With better policies, easier recycling, and real accountability from companies, we can protect both people and the planet. It's time to act because technology should improve lives, not endanger them. That's all I have to say. Thank you for watching this video, and I wish you enjoy it.